The Thunderbolt Fighter, a heavy fighter that combines devastating strike potential with a deceiving grace and maneuverability. The Thunderbolt Fighter forms the bulk of the Imperial Navy's intra-atmosphere fleets. A true workhorse, rugged and reliable in design, the Thunderbolt's versatile array of armaments enables it to tackle all manner of missions, such as Titan hunting and ground strikes. The Thunderbolt's main role, however, is that of an aerial dogfighter, viciously battling the enemies of mankind in the skies above 100,000 war zones. Thunderbolt squadrons vary in size, ranging from 2 aircraft assigned to fly in support of larger bombers, up to full squadrons of 30, scrambled en masse to battle larger enemy formations. Attrition amongst Thunderbolt pilots is incredibly high, with few pilots within a squadron surviving for very long once deployed to a theatre of war. Those who do survive may become deadly fighter aces, terrors of the open sky, with the very best of their number being remembered as great heroes of the Imperium. The Marauder Bomber. Sturdily built and boasting a colossal payload in relation to its size, the Marauder is the archetypal heavy bomber of the Imperial Navy. Rugged engines and capacious fuel tanks give the Marauder substantial operational reach and allow Marauder squadrons to operate effectively in times of sporadic resupply, enabling the Imperial Navy to complete operations when other craft might be grounded. Often based upon orbital spacecraft, as they are able to operate in the vacuum of space, in prolonged campaigns the Imperial Navy will establish ground bases far from the front lines, from which Marauders can strike at a foe. Whilst the Marauder is considered capable for all manner of strike sorties, it is most commonly deployed to demolish strategic targets. Squadrons of Marauders regularly fly deep into enemy territory, tasked with destroying anything and everything from supply dumps to troop convoys. Such squadrons are often accompanied by fighter aircraft to offer a degree of protection from nimble enemy fighters. The Thunderbolt Fury Fighter. Variant weapon loadouts on an Imperial fighter aircraft are not uncommon. One of the more widely seen Thunderbolt fighter variants is the Fury, sporting a pair of twin-linked Avenger bolt cannon in place of the more usual autocannon. The combination of mass-reactive heavy-caliber bolt ammunition and the inconceivably high cycling rate of the Gatling-style Avenger barrels makes for a dogfighting aircraft of punishing repute. Many squadrons feature a Fury or two amongst their ranks, though few consist of Furies alone, their rate of fire being their only weakness as well as their biggest strength. Ammo hoppers run dry very quickly, forcing the Fury to often rely on the protection of other aircraft. The Ork Deckerjet. Among the smallest and most numerous of Ork aircraft, Deckerjets are built for speed and firepower above all else, fulfilling 2 of the primitive Ork's most basic needs. Such small aircraft can carry only a small payload of missiles and bombs beneath their wings, but this is of little concern to their flyboys, as Ork pilots are known, who universally prefer the simple and direct approach of firing their aircraft guns and unleashing a devastating hail of bullets upon their foes. The engines of Deckerjets are crude and simple affairs, yet powerful and remarkably effective, capable of producing an alarming amount of thrust, and often an equally alarming amount of thick, black smoke. In a straight line, they are more than a match for almost any other aircraft in the galaxy. Their maneuverability, however, leaves much to be desired. The majority of Deckerjets are equipped with angled thrust nozzles, used to change trajectory with extreme violence. Consequently, and to the untrained eye, Ork Deckerjets appear to be dangerously out of control and milliseconds away from disaster. This may in fact be true, but the flyboy at the controls would have it no other way. The Orc Fighter Bomber. Larger and sturdier examples of Orc engineering prowess, fighter bombers are typical of all Orc aircraft in that they are built for speed and firepower first over safety and reliability. Where fighter bombers differ from smaller Dakka jets, however, is they are built to satisfy another universal truth known by all Orcs: might makes right. Fighter bombers often outweigh more lightweight Orc aircraft by several tons, and are commonly laden down with quite heavy armour and a much increased payload of guns, rockets and bombs. The flyboys that pilot such craft tend to be much larger and more dominant members of Orc society, often having started out as humble Dakkajet pilots and progressed to become fighter bomber flyboys through numerous victories over their enemies, and endless tinkering with adaptation of their aircraft. Where in other Orc clans such seasoned veterans would become knobs, leading underlings into battle or forming the retinues of those bosses more powerful still. Among the ranks of the flyboys, the bravest and most notorious pilots become fly bosses and ace boys, scourges of the open skies.